Hi everybody, it's Thursday. I wanted to show you my present. It's not completely attached together because I'm not going to attach the three pieces together until we arrive tomorrow. But I did attach these two pieces, and there it is with the little flowers. Do you like it? I think it looks terrific. I was hoping they would look like little marzipan or icing flowers, and I think that they do. $12 for a bag of them at Michael's, and I had a 50% off coupon, so I paid $6, and there's enough for probably 2 more gifts along the road at another time for the other daughter, maybe when she gets married. Although I wouldn't want to repeat to myself. I wanted to tell you, y'all know that whenever I go shopping, there's a story. Wherever I go, whenever it is, whatever it is that I plan on doing, there's always a little story or an event or an encounter with a stranger. When I went into the bay with Pat 2 days ago to look at the luggage, when you go into our particular store, you have to cross through the kitchen stuff, and the kitchen stuff always fascinates both Pat and myself. But I was leading him. I had one thing that I wanted to do, and that was to look at the luggage and then move along. No shopping. I wasn't going to stop in the kitchen stuff to look at it. So I proceed through the kitchen stuff, and I'm thinking that he's right behind me. He's not. And I turn around, and there he is. He stopped. Something's caught his eye. And I go over to him, and he says, and this is an example of how YouTube, all of the connections that you make on YouTube factors into your life. He says to me, "Look at this thing." And so I said, "Yeah." He says, "It's a baby processor, like Beth's." And he says, "It's purple. Do you want it?" And I look at him, and I think to myself, of course I want it, but what are we ever going to use it for? So I said to him, "What are we going to use it for?" And he said, "Chopping things." And I said, "I like to chop things." And he says, "But Beth has one." And I said, "I bet hers isn't purple." Anyway, I drag him away from that, and he's following behind me again. And while he's following behind me, he's talking to me. He's like 3 feet behind me. He's talking to me as we're marching along towards the luggage. And ahead of me is a clerk in the store, a clerk. And he's saying something to me. She stops, and she looks at him, who's 3 feet behind me, and says, "Oh, is it your luggage that you're looking for? Is it luggage? You wanting luggage? What may I show you?" And I look at her thinking she's nuts because she's talking to him behind me. Pat didn't know what to do because he freezes up. And I said, "I just want to look at luggage." And she says, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "I'd like a trolley that I can a carry-on bag that's on wheels." And so she says, "Well, there's one right here." And I said, "But I'd like to look." She says, "This is the one you need." And I said, "But I'd like to look and see what other colors there are." And she says, "This is the only one." And I said, "How much is it?" And she says, "It's $195. And I said, "I can't afford that." She says, "But you came in for the 75% off sale." And I said, "I'd like to look around. Do you have any lug?" She says, "No." And I said, "I'd like a purple one." She says, "They come in black and the khaki green. You know, that army green?" So she pulls out the black one, she said, that somebody had hidden because they wanted it. She says, "Would you like the black? Because I didn't want khaki green." So she gives me the black one. She says, "Come, I'll check you out." And meanwhile, I haven't looked at a damn thing. I haven't touched anything. I haven't stuck my hand in anything. I haven't opened a zipper. I haven't opened a pouch. I haven't opened a bag. I haven't wheeled it around. Nothing. She just says, "This is the bag for you." Pat is dumbstruck. I think I was a little bit. And I said, "Fine. $45, she says. And I said, okay. We go to cosmetics. And she rings it out, and a woman behind is harassing Pat for men's scents. Gives him 3 or 4 free things, samples, while I'm buying this thing. And then the woman says to me, where are you going? And I said, Nashville. Patrick says, I'm not going. And she says, you're going to Nashville? I said, yes. She says, I'm going to Nashville too. And I just about shit, thinking, oh my God, I found a South tuber. And she says, I'm going in August. And I said, oh, well, that's nice. Have a very nice time. I couldn't get rid of her because she was telling me to go to CAA to get coupons, to go to the a website and buy attraction things. She says, you have to go to Memphis and go to Graceland. I had to walk away and she was still talking to me. That's it, that's all.